Alright, hello everybody, this is Zaxtor99. We're going to be jumping back into this new civilization, not really civilization, but this new strategy city builder, I guess you'd call it, called Ostriv. And this will be the second video that I've done, and I'm excited to jump back into this game that I started. And I can't begin to tell you how impressed I still am with Ostriv and kind of how addicting it is, how much I want to continue to play, even though I gotta be honest, I am very, very nervous about what's going to happen here in this particular video. Because I've only played this game twice, and it wasn't long into the second year, the last time I played, that things went really, really bad. So let me go ahead and pause everything. As we are in December, we have some important things we want to set up. If you'll remember in the first video, I barely, by the hair of my chinny chin, got this house completed before it was too late. And that was such a close, dramatic moment in this game already. So here we are, guys. Look at this. We are in December now. I wish we could zoom in a little bit closer. That'll definitely be one of my suggestions to the developers. Allow us to zoom in just a little bit more. See the nice details. I mean, you went to a lot of work. You got some great textures and items in your game and stuff like that. It would be nice to be able to zoom in a little bit closer, especially as you start adding new items like dogs and cats and stuff like that. And if you make the dogs and cats interactive with like the kids and the people, I think that would definitely be something that people would want to zoom in on a little bit closer as they kind of imagine their village coming to life. But I really like the look of the snow and the frozen river here as we have the game paused, like I say. How every little property that I made has its own little trees kind of growing up, how it looks like the snow is drifted up here. I guess this is a hill, but it does kind of look like a snow drift here. Really nice look. And even in the winter, you can see that the people have changed kind of clothing. They're now in warmer clothing, but still it looks like they're dressed appropriately for their time and era in which they lived. And we can come over here and see again that everybody is dressed in what looks to be a lot thicker and warmer clothing. Really cool to see. Alright, guys, as you see up here, we have nothing ready or nothing being built right now. You can build in the winter, so don't think that just because it's winter and people are cold that they're not going to do anything. You're not going to kill them by having them work or anything like that. They're not going to freeze to death. You're not going to have to worry about that. So you do want to put them to work, and we want to get some things going here while the game is paused, while winter is in the game. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and get a farm started. We want to get them building a farm, and then we want to come to the river here and we want to build both a boat yard to build boats and a fishing dock. Our hope is here that we can we also need to get a smithy going. The first thing we need to do is get a smith going so he can start making more nails, because I believe we're almost out of nails. 490. Yeah, we need to get that going though. So that is going to be our first thing, and then a farm. So we're going to focus on a smithy and then a farm, try to get a farm laid out, and then as soon as that gets built, we're going to come down here and build two things. Like I said, go hand in hand. That is a boat yard and a fishing dock. A fishing dock needs a boat yard to build the boats. So you need to hire somebody in the boat yard to make at least like 2 or 3 boats, and then you can let that guy go and then hire a couple of guys or 3 guys working the boats to deliver fish to your village. Because it's important that we start getting some food coming in to our village, or they will start running out of food. So if I click over here and I put my cursor over some of these houses, well, it's not going to show me anything because the game is paused. But again, you can hover your cursor over every house and it'll show you how much food they have and how they're doing. Anything over 100 is good. Anything actually over 50 is good. Once they start getting down to like 20, 30 food, yeah, you need to start sweating a little bit. So one thing I do want to do here, guys, is we see here that the forest that we have, I really don't want to have to move all the way back here to start cutting down trees over here, and we might have to in time, I'm not sure. But one thing you can do in this game, also take a notice of this one tree that I saved, that I protected in the first video. They've cut down every tree except this one here that I protected. I kind of like that one. It was a little bit different than all these, so they have not cut that down. Pretty nice. But one thing I want to do is they're cutting down a lot of trees here, and I want to replant some of these trees and kind of see how long it takes these trees to grow up. I'm guessing it's going to take them several years to get, you know, harvestable. But we can do that here in, I think it's like design, decoration. Okay, so we need a pine tree. Yeah. So these are little pine trees that you see growing up. So we can plant these things, and I don't think they cost anything. Okay, I think we can also hold down shift maybe? Yeah, hold shift to place in multiple locations. Not going to worry about rotating these things, but I just want to place a bunch of little new trees here to grow up and kind of give me more lumber in this area in the coming years. And I'm just going to plant just a ton of little, you know, reforest my area here. And it'll be interesting to see how long these trees take to get tall like this. Probably several years, and I may not even, you know, my game may be gone by that point. I might have everybody dead or move out, or who knows. But you know what? It is fun planting all these trees. I like seeing the little shadows there. Pretty cool. And I'm just spamming my mouse one button at this point. Making a nice little thick forest here. Mainly I'm just being lazy, and I don't want to take like an hour to plant a few trees. I want to get on with the game. But yeah. Just kind of plant some randomly back there as well. Most of them I want to get up here though. Kind of where we've already cut down a lot of trees. This is probably going to be a lot thicker than what it was before, but it doesn't cost me anything to make these trees, so I mean, why not? Alright, that's good. Alright, so now that we've got that done, let's go ahead and think about getting a farm laid out here. So I don't have a lot of experience with building a farm. I started a farm my last game in my second season, kind of like I'm doing now. I started it in the winter. And you can look at all these buildings, and a lot of them have question marks. So if you want to know more about them, you can kind of click on that. And when you place a hairdryer, laborers or cowshed workers will mow nearby grass and leave it for drying or producing hay. Hay is used as a food for animals in the winter. So something we're going to need to think about, you know, at some point. But a farm, build a farm to be able to grow crops. Use add field button to specify area for growing. Created field will be automatically assigned to the current farm, but you can later reassign it to another farm or a cowshed. All assigned fields will be shown in the farm's properties panel. You can drag and drop them to change the priority. Choose a crop by clicking the crop icon and switch to kind of regrow its nutrients and fertility and that kind of thing. And you can also hire workers for plowing or taking care of the draft animals. Also, laborers will automatically be hired for harvesting and stuff like that. All right. So let's go ahead and do that farm, shall we? Farm. And here, I think we're going to go ahead and put the farm right here. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. And then on the farm, okay, we can't add any fields or anything yet. We need people to build this farm. So we also said we wanted to build a smithy shop. So let's go ahead and put that in. And let's put that closer to the center of town over here. Okay. There we go. All right, we're going to have to go live here again. We're going to go ahead and go to triple speed here and get these people working on building the farm and the smithy shop. We can't lay out the fields for the farm until the farm is built, so. And they are getting right to work, aren't they? And again, remember, you can just kind of click on any item to see. We see that laborers, again, are our runners. They're the ones running the materials back and forth that need to be used. And then once we get enough materials laid out, we have 40 wood and 164 nails already laid up here. And now we're looking for builders. So we need to get some people hiring. It will automatically try to hire any available person to work. And we have a couple here coming to work on the farm right now. I just love watching these little people build all these structures. Really fun to watch. Really satisfying, like I say. And how is our smithy shop going? It is getting built as well. The ladies, again, just sitting in the middle of camp talking about their men.
Well, do you know what my man did last night? I'm telling you, Grace. He told me that he was hungry, and I fed him a bowl of porridge, but then he said he was still hungry, and that I put too much salt on it. Can you believe he actually had the audacity to say that I added too much salt to his porridge? I wanted to just slap him. I'm telling you what.
Oh, I'm being a smart ass. I'm having fun though. All right. Again, we are on triple speed here, guys. We are just kind of waiting for time to go by. We are now in January. I am hoping these guys get these two structures built quickly so that I can both get some fields laid out and also so I can start working on the boat manufacturer and the fishing docks. Bum, 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 bum. Anybody working down here? Nope. Looking for people, labor, so it's looking for people to deliver more supplies. All right. So here's some people getting some clay. But clay is going over here to the farm. Looking for builders. Okay. We still haven't lost any of our initial family. Remember, we started with the 6 couples, or not 6 couples, 9 couples, 18 adults, and we had 3 kids in our village. Man, this month is going by quickly, guys. Get some stuff here. Get it going. There we go. Yeah, if I didn't say it enough in my first video, or if you haven't watched my first video play of this game, I am very impressed with what the single developer has done from the Ukraine. One single man from the Ukraine has been working on this game for like 3.5, 4 years. And it is impressive, to say the least, so far. Especially when you look at all the things that he still plans on adding on his website, which is linked down below, guys. And if you guys want to play this game, the link is down below. It does cost $20 US right now. And they take like PayPal or credit cards, but that payment does get processed through Humble Bundle. So you can feel safe knowing that the payment is processed by a reputable site. And, you know, it's not just this developer out of the Ukraine getting your credit card number. I know that can be kind of scary for some people. Man, we are in February now, guys, and neither one of our buildings are quite built yet. We see that the farm up here is progressed a lot further. We barely made any progress on the smithy shop. We just don't have enough people working right now. Now, one thing I could do is I could let a couple of these guys go here. How much wood do I have? Don't have a lot of wood, though. I kind of want to keep all these guys working. Need some more people to move in. One thing we also want to do, guys, we want to build a couple more houses as it gets warmer here as well. And get some more people in here, mainly so we have more people to work. Yeah, we're out of people that can work. Now, again, if you're looking at the ladies over here, ladies, for whatever reason in this game, never do any kind of hard physical labor like building a structure or running resources back and forth or whatever. They are going to be used in like jobs such as markets and farming as well. I believe they do a lot of the farming. So once we get this farm built, we'll start to see some of these ladies. Quit gossiping in the center of the camp so much and get to work. Okay, so our farm is now built. Let's go ahead and pause this thing because we're almost here to March already, and I want to get these fields laid out. So once you get the farm built, you now have an option to order a plow. We don't have the capability to make a plow yet, so we're just going to go ahead and assign some fields. I mean, we could manufacture the what is it that makes plows? I think it's a carpenter. Yeah. So we could build a carpentry shop, but let's go ahead and instead let's go ahead and lay out these fields. You don't have to plow the fields. I think it only gives you like a 10%. I think I saw a comment that said it gives you like 10 or 12% more productivity or speed or something like that on the crops. But we're going to go ahead and lay a field. How are we going to do this? Let me look at something here. Oops. Okay, we're going to right click. We're going to click, right click, click. No. There we go. Okay, so no fields assigned. Once we get a field in here, I think we can choose like what kind of crop we're going to have it add. Okay, so let's go. Let's just build a field right here, right alongside, real close to our farm here. Oh, okay, we can't do that. What if we go over here? And then, there we go. Place is occupied. So we are, the reason it's saying that is we are too close to the boundaries of the farm. Okay, so we need to move away a little bit. Okay. Max output 12. Okay. Too long. Okay. What if I go further up this way? And then I can get a bigger output here. Let's go like, I don't know, 28. And let's also rotate it so that our gap is right there, kind of pointed towards the farm, right here. Okay, so we got a 28 size field here. Now if we click on this field, then we see that every field has its own nutrients, 100%, 100%, 100% in this particular spot of ground to start with. Now if you look at these different things that you can grow in this field, you can set it to grow wheat, sunflower, potato, hemp, or fallow. Basically that's to let it set a year to try to regrow some of the nutrients after you've planted some crops and they've grown. You need to let the land set for a year, I believe. So here it shows you how much of the nutrients is used by that particular crop. So sunflower uses a lot of the orange, only 60% of the green, and 30% of the blue, whatever the nutrients are in the ground here. Potatoes aren't very demanding at all. Hemp is not very demanding at all. Let's go ahead and do a potato field here, guys. And we're going to go ahead and activate that field right there. You could demolish a field as well, but we're not going to do that. So here we're going to come back to our farm. We're going to go ahead and plant we see here we have a potato field, and it is shown as active. So once we start progress again in the game, we should see some people come over here and plant seeds. Probably be our females. Let's go ahead and add another field though. I want to go ahead and get at least like 3 fields going here, if not more. So here we're going to come back here. Remember, we have to be a little bit away from our farm. And let's go. We can't go too close to our field here either. 15. This is going to be kind of a smaller one, and we're going too long here again. Let's go ahead and go. Actually, let's go ahead and go this way a little bit. Bam. Now, 27, 28. There we go. All right. Probably should have put the gate kind of facing over here. So, it, you know, I'm not that worried about it, though. Let's go ahead and plant a third field, though. And this one we will make so the gate is facing the same way as the one above it up there. And then we're going to come here. And we're going to go here. 25, 26, 27, 28. All right, let's go stretch it a little bit. Actually, let's go this way to start with. That way we can make it the same size so it kind of looks even. And then come out here until we get to 28. Now, before I left click it and set it in here, let's go ahead and rotate it as well with T. Oops, R. There we go. Like that. That way these two are facing kind of the same way. And we have 3 fields here. Let's click on this field and let's make this one weak. Okay, and then this field, we want to go ahead and activate that as well. Okay. And then we want to come over here and we will make this one. This one uses a lot of nutrients, but let's go ahead and get some sunflower going and activate that one. And then the other options we have are hemp. Maybe we should just go ahead and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make 5 different fields, and then we can always have one. If we rotate them, we can always have one follow. So I think that's what we're going to do. I just need to find the places to put all these fields now. Okay. Go ahead and add another field here. Click on the farm. And for this one, let's go ahead and make this one huge. Just as big as we can. That's too long. I'm just curious how big we can make these things. So that we can go right there. And here, too long. Max output 44. Okay. And then let's go ahead and rotate that. Like that. Bam. I like it. So we got a big field here, and we are going to use this field for hemp. There we go. And activate that one as well. Got to activate the farms, or I don't think they do anything. And then we're going to go ahead and make go ahead and click on our farm. We'll go ahead and just make another one right back here. Can't go 28. What we can do though is we can just go ahead and let go of that. Let's go back this way a little bit. Can't go that way any further. Want to get the same size as the other 3, except for the really large one. I want to get 28. And again, I can't get 28. Why not? Let's go this way a little further. There we go. And if we look at this, if we turn it to face that way, then it's going to it's going to interfere or override the other field there and not let us place it here. So let's go ahead and just put the gate right back how we had it, like that. Okay. So this field we are going to set as a follow. All right, activate. Now what we need to do is we need to set a rotation, I do believe. We come here. Okay, I don't think we can set any kind of rotation. I know I saw this yesterday, how you can like set a rotation of fields and crops, like so that you don't want to be trying to grow like potatoes in the same field every year. You want to set a rotation, so you might have to do a follow every other year, every third year, or whatever. So you got to set all these different fields up to be rotated appropriately. Now, on your farm, once you hire a manager will rotate these things automatically. So we could just hire a manager for this place. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and set this going again here. And let's go ahead and hire a manager. And we notice that is a female, so a female can manage a farm. She is going to work, and she will automatically rotate these fields so that we're not growing the same potato in the same field, you know, 3-4 years in a row, or whatever. So that when the fields also need to be set and follow for a year to regrow their nutrients, that will be handled automatically. Okay, you're running out of nails. Need to build a smithy. Well, our smithy is being worked on right here. It's about halfway done. I don't know why it's taking this long, to be honest. Waiting clay. We have plenty of clay over here. Just need some people to run some clay out here. We got a lot of stuff stored here. Well, we don't have much wood. How's our wood supply doing? Wood supply is doing okay. And we still have quite a few people working the wood. Yeah. We have 4 guys there. I want to set out the fishing docks and everything like that and get those working, but I really want them to finish our smithy first so we don't run out of nails. We are down to 200, barely 200 nails. Alright, so we got some people getting some clay here. And as soon as the snow melts, we should see a whole bunch of people out here, like all these other females that are just kind of sitting here. A whole bunch of people should come out here, and nobody working or whatever should come out here and start seeding these fields. They're not going to be plowed because we don't have a plow, so we're just going to seed over the top of the grass, and it should work. Yeah, such a fun game. Okay, we're just going normal speed here. Let's go ahead and speed that up. Get some things happening here. And if we build a couple more houses, we should get some more people move in as well. But right now, I really got to get the smithy built before I place other buildings that they might start hauling stuff to. I need to have some priority. Here you see the snow starting to melt, which is really nice to see. Kind of zoom out and watch the snow melt over the zoomed out landscape here. Pretty nice. Nobody out here planting seeds yet, but as soon as all the snow melts, we should see people running out here to plant some seeds. See if that happens. Yep, exactly as I said. Look at all these women. They're all women here too, I think. And yep, they are planting the seeds in the first field and getting those planted. Kind of weird seeing fields being planted but not, you know, turned up like with a plow. But that is how it works if you don't have a plow. And if we click on it, it doesn't show. Okay, so yeah, they're basically planting. And the seeds are already planted here, and we started the growth here in this potato field. So they're probably getting some more supplies or resting, something like that. Our smithy is still not done. Coming up now, though, finally. Looks like it's almost done here. Alright. Still got some ladies over here planting seeds. They're working on the third field now. And this one is our sunflower field. The AI of the, you know, a lot of these games like this, the AI can just be extremely retarded and just sit there and do nothing. But this game is really good. The AI already, even in this early alpha, works really well. I mean, ladies don't sit around doing nothing because they can't do anything. It's you know, because they choose to, or because they're being lazy, or the AI is being dumb. It's just they have nothing to do. Like right now, they do have things they can do, and they are doing it. They do got to take a rest and go home and stuff like that, as any normal person would. And look at all these trails. Again, trails are formed as people walk over the same paths again and again. Another thing that really impresses me for a game like this so early in alpha, and especially, you know, a game being made by just one single developer. Love it. Can't even imagine how many codes of line this guy already has. Okay, so our smithy is done. We need to hire a worker. Okay, so this guy is hiring a worker, and I know I said I wanted to get some fish going, but I want to see if I can get some more help coming in here. So we are going to also notice as well, because we have our 9 houses, we no longer have those tents sitting around here. So maybe we can, let's go ahead and slow everything down. Let's see if we can place another house in here. I don't know if we can. Again, I want to keep everything as close to the middle as I can here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get a house in here. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, there's just not enough room right square there, but maybe... I don't want to put... That would just be ugly, though. Yeah, I don't want to get things too crammed in there, so let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and just put it right over here. And we are going to... how do I want to do this? I want to have everything kind of looking kind of nice. Hang on just a second. Okay. So I want to kind of figure out how to rotate these so they kind of form a line, but you see everything's kind of squared up here, so I think I want to go somewhere between how they're slanted here and like maybe like that. Yeah, that'll work. So there's one more house. Let's go ahead and get a second one in here, right here. Uneven terrain, of course. Place is occupied, uneven terrain. Actually, let me go ahead and demolish this place. And let's go ahead and demolish this one. Come back up here. Place a house. Let's go a little bit closer here. And then put a second one in here. See if we can get past this uneven terrain thing. Nope. Not gonna happen, is it? Demolish. Let's try again. I want to leave a walkway through there. That's why I'm not allowing that to snap on there. What if we just rotate it a little bit more like this? Okay. I just don't think we're going to get another house in here on this terrain like I want. Nope, I'm not, guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to right click this. We're going to demolish this one. And we're going to face it the other way. Yeah. Kind of. Oops. I want to kind of line it up with my other buildings there. Okay. Uneven terrain again. Wow. Alright, we'll just go like that. There we go. Alright, we got them both planted and ready to go. Let's go ahead and start our timer here as well. Still see the women back here planting seeds. We're in early April. And here we can start to see some things growing. Yeah, see some growth there. Potatoes are growing. Our third field here. We got some hemp growing over here. Just about got it seeded now. And here, this is going to be our empty field, right? Yeah. Okay, so here the hemp is growing. Everything's growing now. Our 4 fields. Remember, we're just going to have 4 fields growing at a time. And all this should be taken care of as long as we have a manager working here. Now, as soon as we get a couple more houses constructed, we should see some more people move in. I'm hoping anyway. More people working, and we need a market as well. Okay, so if we come down here, guys, that's going to be under trade. We need to get at least a place going where these people can buy some more food, because these people are going to start running out of food. So if we click out of here and we, put our cursor over any of these houses here, maybe we have to go into normal speed? No, what is going on here? Okay. That's working. We have 811 treasury left, so we're running out of money a little bit. We still have our 9 men and 9 women. Oh, you have to click on the house. That's what it was. Okay, I thought you just hovered your cursor over a house. Okay, these people are running out of food. 0.38. Now we're getting kind of low. 0.43 on food for that house. This house here, 0.91. They're doing a little bit better, but a lot of our houses here are starting to run low on food. 0.40. And yeah, so we definitely need to get a place going where these people can buy some food. And I'm thinking about setting up some places to do just that, like right here. Right here in the middle. And let's see here. Yeah. So, oops. Just kind of, why don't we go ahead and rotate that so it's kind of facing the trail that's already formed here. Gonna be kind of nice, right? Bam. And let's go ahead and get another one of those as well. Place where people can buy some food. Let's kind of set another one over here though somewhere. There we go. Okay. So these are kind of already auto pop. They don't have to build these things, it looks like. I've never built one of these, so here we can say, what are they going to sell? Okay. Well, we don't really have anything to sell yet, so we're not going to hire anybody for these markets yet until we have some people. What's going on here? All right. Got a guy here. Who is this guy? Cooper. Age 30. Where is he? His home is right here. Oh, he's walking from home, and he is going. Where are you going, buddy? You can click on him and show a path where they're going. Oh, he's going to work on this house. Okay. I was like, what the hell are you doing, man? All right. Kind of cool how you can do that. And you can just follow one person around all the time if you want. Which is kind of nice. I've never done that yet, but it's a nice feature to have in the game. Alright, so our crops are growing up, but they are not ready for plucking yet. So no food there. So let's go ahead and plant, guys. Let's go ahead and plant something on the river here to get some fish going. Man, I'm really getting concerned that my people are going to run out of food and die. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Build a boatyard first. You got to put it on the river. Let's go ahead and just build the boatyard right here. And then right there beside the boatyard, we're going to get some fishing docks in and throw that right by it. Uneven terrain. How about there? There we go. So again, our priority is a couple of new houses, but then we do have the boatyard and the fishing dock here. In fact, even just one new house would be satisfactory for me. So let's go ahead and change the boatyard here and the fishing dock here. And the reason I want the boatyard first is because then I can start building some boats for my fishing dock. The fishing dock requires boats. And then you need people to work those fishing boats. And that's one reason why I'm really trying to get some more people into my little village here. And then we'll wait on this last house that I planted right there. We'll kind of wait on that one for a while. All right. And we are hoping we don't run out of food here, guys. Let's see how we're doing on food. 0.37. This is my son, remember? My son, Christian. His name Christian. He's now grown up. I remember yesterday, in yesterday's video, he was 30 years old. And I think Michelle was 23. So they've grown up a year. Still no kids. And then we said we were going to check on Jesse and somebody else. Where were they at? Eric. Derek. That's who it was. Derek and Lydia were the older lady. He's married to an older lady, and they do not have a kid yet. Okay. I remember we said we were going to watch those two couples to see if we kept them, first of all, and if we did, if they were able to create any little offspring, kind of like our little offspring right here. Trees look to be growing up pretty magnificently, actually, for just being planted. They're growing a little bit quicker than I thought. Still got a long ways to go to reach the size of those trees back in the back, though. All right. House is about halfway done. Let's go ahead and speed things up here, guys. I'm just really getting nervous about my food supplies in these houses. I really need to get some food coming in for some of these guys. Some of these guys are okay with like 0.88, 0.9. But some of these guys are getting down to the nitty gritty here with around a third of, well, they do have flour and potatoes. So they do have a couple of different options there. Okay. Another thing I'm going to need to do is, where's my wheat field at? Is it right here? Yeah, wheat. Wheat is going to need to be turned into flour. So we need to build a windmill. Mills wheat into flour. So we need to get that going as well. Place is occupied. I'd like to put it right here above my farm, but I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, we can do it like right there. Okay. Put it as close to the farm as we can without going over. There we go. Man, look at that. That is why it was so close right there. It's so close to that fence and so close to our house property here. Okay. And I think, how far are these things coming? Yeah, we're going to leave. We're going to put this one up here for now. We might have to move it above the boat yard and the fishing docks just because we want to get this wheat turned into flour as soon as it's grown. But it's not even halfway grown yet. Let's go ahead and watch our food supplies. I don't want to have people dying. 0.33, it's getting down low. 0.3 for Christian. And that's my son, guys. I cannot have my son dying. Yeah, I'll be crying if my son dies. This house here is running low on food as well. Man, this is what I'm talking about. This game is challenging. This is kind of why this is why I died off the second game that I played. I played this game 2 games before I came. The first time I played, I had more than half my people move out because winter set in and I only had like 2 or 3 houses built when the winter set in. So most of the people left and I only had like 8 people or 4 people left or something. I don't remember. It was bad and I had to start over. Second time I played, I was able to get into the second season like this year, but people started losing food and dying. So I realized then that I really needed to get a farm going well, get some wheat grown, and to get some, fish going as well. But okay, so here we are, guys. We got this house built. Okay, house is vacant. Not enough food for sale. Okay, so I don't have food to sell these people right now is the problem. I do not have food to sell these people. So, okay. Let's see. And I don't... Wheat, potatoes, and we're not even started work yet on the boat. Oh man, yeah, we the fishing dock and the boatyard haven't even begun yet. This is getting scary. And my son down to almost a quarter of a thing of food. Yikes. Alright, let's go ahead and slow things down a little bit. We'll go into double speed here, but not triple quite yet. I mean, I can put somebody to work here in one of these things, and I can set them to selling potatoes and stuff, but if I don't have this stuff to sell, then, and then I'll try to sell fish as well. But, and we'll hire a worker. It's one of our guys. Oh no, that's a female. Sorry, Summer is a female. But we don't have any food for her to sell, so she's sitting there. She's got a job. She's making money, and the money's coming out of our treasury. But she has nothing here. You see, there's no food in here to sell. So this isn't helping at all because we have no food coming in. Got some resources laid out by the boatyard here. Yeah, I'm afraid that this game is going to be doomed as well, guys, sadly. Alright. Maybe we'll make it. It's going to... Our crops is what's going to be required to to save us here, but I don't know if we're going to grow crops in time. Okay. And why are people working on this house when our boatyard isn't built yet? A little bit weird. Looking for builders. See, this is what I mean. This is why I wanted to get more people in, because we need more workers. Looking for a job but it's for women. You can see that it's for women looking for a job. That's why we have so few people working on these houses and everything like that. We got one guy here. And it's probably the guy that just moved into this house too. That's over here working on this. This is why I said we need to get some more houses going. Alright. I wish you could kind of tell, hey, like, you know, my food's running low over here at these two houses. I wish you could kind of say, hey guys, you know, this one's running low too. I wish you could kind of tell some of these guys that have a little more food, hey man, you want to share your food, buddy? Because these people will just die off. They won't go borrow food or anything like that. They will just die off. So we can, this is going to be another really close call. We had a really close call yesterday, and we was able to get that last house built before winter set in, but this time I'm a little bit scared we're going to have several families die of hunger. And then we're going to have vacant homes, and we're really going to have a problem of not enough workers. So it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. Okay. Yeah, this boatyard is barely even started. This is looking really grim here, guys. We are just hoping and praying that this farm gets going before we run out of food completely. Now, I think yesterday, my farm was able to get transported. My crops were able to get transported to the markets. But one thing you do want to build at some point is you do want to come in here and build a granary so that you can store your food and stuff like that. Okay. You know, one thing we could do, guys, is we could put a couple of benches and stuff in here just to kind of make things a little bit nicer here. Maybe kind of out here by the farms a little bit. Rotate the other way. While we're just waiting and praying that we don't all die. Huh. Alright. Oops, I should have done shift. Okay. Look at that, we already have somebody sitting on it. Cool. Alright. Kind of give these people a place to sit, so maybe they're not going all the way back into camp to sit down as well. If they could rest here, if these guys are going to be plucking the potatoes and stuff like that, last thing we want them doing every time they got to rest is go all the way back down to the resting point in the camp. Look at that. Benches are already being utilized there. And why don't we go ahead and give them a little tree or something as well. Little ash tree. And a birch tree. Nice. Alright, field is 70% done, maybe. How's our food? We're running low. It's looking pretty grim. 0.23. Some of these guys are doing a little bit better. Like my son and his wife are eating more food than other people. Christian, quit eating so much. But look at their wealth. They have quite a bit of wealth. 52 compared to the wealth of some of these other people. 49, 27. Like I say, my son's doing pretty well as far as income. He just don't have any food. And, you know, he has plenty of money to buy the food. He just don't have a place to buy the food. As you see, we have somebody continuing to work here for free. But I'm going to go ahead and let her go until we get... No, we're just going to go ahead and keep her there just because I don't want to forget. We got to have somebody selling that food once it starts coming in. Last thing I want to do is have families die just because I don't have somebody working there. All right. Oh, I said that somebody was working the boatyard from, maybe a guy that moved into this house. But remember, this house is vacant. Nobody's moved in here yet. And the reason nobody's moved in is because there's not enough food available. So once we get some food into the markets here being sold, we'll probably get somebody moving to this house. All right. This is going to be so close, whether we have families die off of hunger or whether we get food just in time. It's going to be really, really close here, guys. Let's go ahead and speed it up. We have nothing else to do here. Well, the boatyard is coming to life here. Have one or two guys working on it. Remember, the females will never do this kind of work. I'm getting a little trail form here as they move back and forth out to the boatyard. Pretty nice to see that develop there. I like that. Like I said, pretty soon it'll be a heavy trail just like this, as long as enough people walk on it. How's our water supply? Water supply is doing okay. All right. Guys, let's go ahead and lay off one of these guys here, and hopefully he can go and help build this boatyard or transfer supplies down here or whatever. I'm gonna lay one of these guys off here. Man, we're running so low on food. Potato field is getting there. Ripeness, okay. So the growth is growing as much as it's gonna grow. Wheat is almost ready for harvesting. We're about ready to start harvesting this food here, guys. Okay. Just waiting for the inevitable here. Okay, so ripeness gets all the way full and then they start harvesting, looks like. Same thing here. These two are about the same. And then, yep, the hemp is about the same as well. And same thing here with our hemp. That is our sunflower. Okay. So we have a lot of fields to pick. I'm hoping they go for the potatoes first. Yep, they're going for the potatoes. Exactly what we need. There we go. Now somebody please take that bucket of potatoes and get it to my market. I am in desperate need of food to buy. Several of my families are running dead low on food. Okay, it's going to be interesting to see if these people start carrying these potatoes out. They're still working on this field. I hope that this is going to be so close, guys. I hope these people start carrying some of these potatoes back to the market before they plow or before they, gather all these fields. Oh my gosh. Like, these people coming out of here to go rest or whatever, they should be taking some potatoes over here. But are they? No, we still don't have any potatoes here yet. Oh, man. Okay. Hire options. Hire women, hire men, hire anybody. Okay. Dum-dum. We just got such a big field there. Maybe making such big fields was a bad idea. But I wanted to get plenty of food coming in. I'm scared, guys. I think we're going to have people die. I mean, we're down to 0.04 flour. I think that's about the worst family. Is my son and his wife. 0.05, 0.6. They're not doing much better. 0.6, 0.8. Yeah, some of these houses are so low on food, it's not even funny. Like I say, I'm hoping these potatoes start. I can't really set anybody to start hauling this stuff out. This is where we really hope the AI comes into play here and they realize how desperately people need food. But no, they're plowing. Okay, guys, we gotta stop here. They are starting to process. They're starting to gather this field here. Deactivate. I don't know that I want to deactivate it. I don't know what that would do. Let's see. Prioritize gathering right here, guys. This is what you want. I'm glad I stopped this and saw that. Prioritize gathering. You definitely want to check this. It looks like, especially if you wind up in a situation like me, you don't want all these potatoes sitting out here in this field while families are dying of hunger. So this is very important right here. Make sure you check that box. Good grief. Let's go ahead and play this slow and see if it works correctly. You guys get out of this field. This is checked. I've prioritized gathering the potatoes. Okay. Okay, she's still over here finishing the field picking up some potatoes. But I'm hoping we get some people come over here and gather some potatoes, because if we click here, this house, we're at 0.02 and 0.04. Woo, this is going to be close. Last episode of my gameplay of this game, it was so close between not having... and guys, this is what I'm talking about. We have so few people working that if we didn't have that last house that was built in the last episode, we would have one fewer female working right now and one fewer men working right now. And that can make all the difference. So I'm hoping this lady here, these guys are already... I can't tell her to quit doing that. I can't like specify. I kind of wish you could do that. I wish you could tell people what to do. Like, quit working that field, go over here and bring some potatoes home. Like, this lady here got done, but she is going to take a break now or something, rather than grabbing some potatoes and taking it to the market. So the AI could be a little bit better here. I'm hoping this gal here is going to go get me some potatoes so I can feed my hungry people. This is insane, guys. No, do not go. What are you doing? Okay, I thought she was going over to this field here. I was like, your priority is gathering. Okay, come on. Come on. Of course you got to go to the furthest bucket first. I have people here dying of hunger, and you got to go get the furthest potatoes away. Wow. All right. But maybe those potatoes have been sitting there longer than any other bucket of potatoes. I don't know. I don't know why it worked that way. But let's see where she takes these potatoes. I'm hoping she doesn't take them in the farm. I'm hoping she takes them right to the market. Okay, where'd you go? Oh no, why are you going to the farm? No. 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 Get them to my market. Oh my god. Okay, we still don't have any potatoes here, right? Nope, no potatoes for sale. We got a worker working there. Laborers, we need to hire. Okay, now we need to hire laborers. It's automatically hiring. We need somebody to come and haul these potatoes here. So she's gathering the potatoes, but she's not going to be a laborer. We've got to have a laborer get hired here. I can't automatically set that. Hire options, it's set to already everywhere. Let's go ahead and raise the percentage. You guys, we have plenty of money. Let's increase how much they're paid. Maybe that'll get somebody in here. Wow. All right. We need a laborer bad, guys, because look how low. Oh, less than 0.01 on the flour, 0.03 on the food. Is she going to go get some potatoes from the farm? So our gatherers are gathering the potatoes from the field and bringing them into the farm. Now I'm hoping that somebody takes some potatoes out of this farm and takes them to the market. She's going to rest up here. Oh my god. This is terrible. Yeah, this is where the AI could use a little bit of improvement. I mean, I just don't seem to have any more control than what I've already done. It seemed like getting that prioritized gathering was very important, but beyond that, I don't have a lot of control here. And I'm scared that I'm going to have... There we go. We finally got some people. We got a laborer working. I'm guessing she is the laborer hired at this place here. No? Wow, we're still hiring there. So where is she taking that? Is this my actual worker herself? Summer? Did Summer go pick it up? She did. Summer saw... Okay, so we do have a little bit of intelligence here. Summer realized she wasn't selling anything here. She had no food to sell. And she realized there's potatoes to sell at the farm. So she went ahead and picked up the damn food herself. And maybe I won't have my boy Christian here, right here, die of hunger. Oh, son, I'm so sorry you are going so low on food, buddy. Yeah. So now we see some potatoes here for sale, and Summer here is going to get some more. Sweet. So at least my son can buy some potatoes. Where is this gal going? I'm just curious. Oh, wow, look at this. This is Michelle. This is who my son is married to. And she is bringing a bucket in here, and she's buying those potatoes. Okay, so Summer doesn't have to be here to sell the potatoes. Look at this, guys. This is so cool. So my son's wife here, Michelle, came and got those potatoes. She's unemployed, so she had nothing better to do anyway. And now let's go ahead and watch as these potatoes increase here, as she brings one bucket in. I'm curious to see how much one bucket increases her food supply here. By 0.10. Now remember, while these guys were the most desperate of food, we also had some other people running really low. But whew, that was close. I knew it was going to be close, guys. I knew it was going to be close. And I am playing this live. I'm not like recording my voice over pre-recorded gameplay. I was really nervous about that. And now look at this, guys. And now we have some laborers coming in. Oh, like you two could grab a bucket of potatoes. You're coming back here anyway. I mean, I know you're going home or whatever you're doing. But why not make these guys so they could grab a bucket of potatoes and haul them over here? I'm just saying. Not that important right now. I think we're going to be okay. Summer is doing the work herself. But we also got another laborer in here. I want to see if we've got somebody in that house we had built as well. Did somebody move into this house now? Or not yet? No, not yet. Not enough food is for sale yet. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get somebody working here as well, guys. And actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and demolish that. I kind of want to replace that one. Trade market right here. Yeah, let's just put it right up here by this. Yeah. Like right there. Yep, nobody's moved yet. Jobs are available, but not enough food is for sale yet. So we need to get some more food coming in. And because the reason not enough food is for sale yet is because all my families that were going hungry are buying these potatoes as soon as they come in. Summer is going and getting all this food herself from the farm, but as soon as she brings a bucket of potatoes in here, one of these hungry families goes and buys it immediately. Yeah, I like how they're kind of taking turns. I like how even though Michelle and Christian, my son's name, have more wealth, they're not like just buying all the potatoes coming in. They're kind of taking turns. So is this guy here? Oh, here's a laborer. So we've hired a laborer here, and he's bringing 2 buckets of potatoes here. That's cool. Let's see how quickly these buckets of potatoes sell. And remember, we're just at normal average speed right now. That's why you see people walking like they normally would. So are you coming to buy some potatoes here? I bet you are. Nope, she's going to work the farm or somewhere. Maybe she's going to work that other market. Who knows? Oh, she's pregnant as well. Look at this, guys. We're going to have a new kid. Pregnant, 2 months old. That is really cool. I mean, I love this game. This game is so cool. You're going to start, as you imagine, guys, as you progress and go through all these narrow escapes on life and death, people starving or not starving and things like that, and your village grows and gets bigger. You're going to have some of these older families that you kind of grow fond of, especially, since I was able to change these names to names that are, more familiar or easy to remember for me. Especially since, one of these guys is named after my son. So I'm going to be like, man, Christian is like, he's lived 5 years or whatever. And you're going to become kind of attached to some of these virtual people in this game, especially as you get many, many hours into the game and many, many narrow deaths or whatever. It's going to be interesting to see. I like this. Yeah, I'm loving this game, guys. back down to the 0.10 potatoes here with my son's house. And what is my son doing here? He is... I want to see what my son's going. Oh, he's just going to sit down. But he is working, right? Let's see. Yeah, Camp Center. So this guy's like the mayor of the town, and that's why he's going into the center tent here. So as soon as we build a town hall, I think my son is going to be like the mayor of the town. And again, this was just picked randomly. I mean, it was my son that was the first guy that moved into the first house I built. He happens to be the Camp Center, the mayor of the whole town. And I think it's kind of cool that it's my son's name there. It's kind of cool how that worked out. All right. And we still don't have anybody. We do have somebody. Somebody moved in here. We have enough food available. And this is our newest house, guys. We have Aiden 30 and Melanie 24. And they have 2 kids. Wow, that's the first family I've ever seen with 2 kids. They have a daughter, Ariana, and a son, Camden, 10 months old. So cool. That's the first family I've seen with like 2 kids. I didn't think there would ever be more than 3 per family. Okay, guys. We do have our boatyard built. We need to get a worker here. Let's go ahead and hire a worker because we need to get some boats getting built. So we're going to go ahead and hire and hope this guy that moved in here, Aiden, who's unemployed, hopefully he'll go down to work at the boatyard and build us some boats. And then we can let him go. As soon as he builds like 2 or 3 boats, we can let him go and have him be a fisherman. But, dude, there is work available, my man. Come on, Aiden. Come down here and build some boats, my brother. This guy's bringing some logs down here to the fishing dock. And yes, that's exactly where Aiden... Remember I told you, I was like, you got a job, buddy. So we have Aiden here, and he is coming out of the house and now to go work the fishing dock. To make some boats. I don't know where he's at, but he is here somewhere. All right. Maybe he's in here taking care of his little baby son, Camden, and he's feeding him or something like that. And then he's going to get over there and work. Unless he's already there. I don't see anybody here working yet, though. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. We are over an hour now in total length. And look at this, guys. We have... Is that one of the kids? Yeah, it's Ariana, age 3. So she's going in the home. She's like, Daddy, where are you? You got to get to work. And I think this is him right here. Yep, here he is. Now he's going to work. He was over here flirting with one of the other ladies. 2 kids are at home aren't enough. He was like, let's check out the other ladies in the village here and see who else we can impregnate here. Aiden, you are one bad dude, man. You already got 2 kids at home. You got a wife right up here, and you're over here flirting. Of course, I'm just kidding. I don't think that's really what he was doing. I just don't know where he was when it said he was hired as a maker of our boats. All right, guys. We've went about 1 year here, but this one went a little bit slower because we got some dramatic moments and we slowed things down to make sure our farm and the people working the farm were working correctly so that we get people fed. So it looks like things are doing a little bit better there for the time being. We have at least we have somebody working here and bringing some potatoes in, and people are going and buying the potatoes as they need. And these guys bought another batch of potatoes. My son and his wife bought another batch of potatoes since we last checked. And people are getting some food. Some of these people that were running really low on food, these guys are awaiting potatoes and water here. Do we have enough water being made? Water. Yeah, we have enough water. But some of these people were really low on food, and it looks like they got food coming in. Yeah, so we're doing good, guys. And we also have somebody should be working here. Nobody is working there yet. Okay, there we go. Hiring. I thought I set that to hire already, but I guess not. So once we get somebody working here as well, we'll have 2 places for people to buy food. And all it takes is one of these females to come to work here. And, yeah. Do we still have our laborer working here? No, they quit. They are doing something else. But it looks like we're going to be okay here, guys. We survived another 9 months or whatever since we last left in video number 1. And things are going really slow here. We don't have a boat built yet, but we have Caden in here, I believe, building a boat. And once we get a couple of boats built, we'll let him go and we'll have him come over here when this thing is built and starting to get some fish in. And then we can start seeing some fish in here. Also, we have all this wheat here that we're harvesting. And we still got to get this windmill made so that we can turn that wheat into flour. But a lot of stuff going on. Another house is being built here. We have a lot of stuff in progress as we end this episode. But I want to go ahead and thank you guys. Things are getting a little more interesting as we continue to evolve here in our village. And from day to day, we're kind of praying and hoping that our families don't starve to death as we try to progress. All right, guys, one thing I know of by playing this game is life was tough back in 1722. That's for sure. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll be back with another video of my gameplay here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my plays of this game. And if so, please comment down below and let me know what you think. This has been Zaxtorian. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. Take care.